big part 6, right? So this particular part, we're gonna thread in Soul Family Oracle's message again, because I didn't get to finish it. I just kind of went off on a tangent a little bit, but these things are like points that I feel like really help with the understanding for those who understand, okay? Because not everybody's gonna understand, and I get that, okay? Anyway, so with me saying that, I've been at spiritual warfare all my life and many lifetimes before, I'm coming now to the understanding that every battle that I've conquered thus far has taught me about myself and the things that I'm capable of. A lot of times I'm just moving by gut and intuition. But when I get to the end of the road, then I realize, damn, I did that, So with all that, Soul Family Oracle said, when I told you in the beginning that a lot of what she says resonates with me, I'm giving you these stories so you understand, like, why, if you care to understand. Those who it's for will care to understand. So after, she explained about bringing the magic into the world and being the vessel that was built to carry it, and that I had to be somebody particular and come through a particular connection for all of this to come into play, right? And I have just been trying to really live a normal life. Like one of those dreams that I posted, if you guys have watched my post about being in that cane and platform, like that's how I feel in my life sometimes. Like I want to be normal, and I want to have normal things, but recently I have come to terms with the fact that I am not normal, and I need to stop trying to be normal. And once I walked and stepped into that, everything just opened up. Like, that's all we've been waiting for, is for you to realize that you are not normal. You're not average. You are special. And you need to walk like you're special. Own the fact that you are a seer, my love. Start telling people, yes, I'm a seer. Accept it. Confirm it. That is you, like... And you're a multitude of things, multifaceted. But that is the thing. Like, the first step, accept the fact that you are a seer, my love. And let people know that, basically, It's my favorite word if y'all figured that out. Basically. Anyway, so Soul Family Oracle said that you will tap into the unlock that she mentioned before of the magic when you need it. And not just when you need it, but when you are needed in this world. Now, the world that we're living in right now is, I have no words for it. And I'm sure that there's a reason why everything has been compounding. And a lot of awakenings are happening. Like, it's a lot going on in the spirit realm. Because, as above, so below, as within, so without. Like, it's the chaos here is either being mirrored from the spirit realm or vice versa. I can't tell you for sure because it's a mirror, so I don't really know. But it's a lot of shit going on, okay? And those of us that are tasked, we need to be working. We need to be hopping on them tasks. We need to do what the fuck we need to do before we lose this battle, okay? And I'm gonna let you know I have yet to lose a battle when it comes to Stephen or his little minions, so I ain't gonna do it now, okay? Anyway, back to her message. She said you've had a pull to research and dig into your family lines and your ancestry so that you can really get an understanding of what is happening within you. And this is true. Ask my mom, ask anybody. For about 8-9 years, I've been digging and asking questions. And like I told you guys, there's a lot of things that weren't said in my family. So it's like pulling teeth, trying to get some answers. Everybody act like, oh, I don't remember. I don't know this person, blah, 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 blah. I did a 23andMe like 6 years ago. Like, it's just... But as things continue to open up for me and I add on to that which I am incapable of, it's coming to me. Like, reading and researching is one thing, but it's coming to me. I can't explain that to you. My ancestors, my grandmothers, they're calling to me, they're whispering to me. It's coming to me. You understand? Because it's time. It's time for me to be who I am. And I understand that now. They have been waiting for me to walk into this, for me to open this up, for me to stop playing small for people. I'm not small. I've known that. But I thought to be normal, I had to play small. And they got tired, so they put all their feet in my ass and pushed me over the cliff, okay? It's time. Anyway, back to Soul Family Oracle. She said you've been tapping in and receiving bits and pieces of different things that keep adding on to each other and activating you and pushing you into all that you truly are. So for me, I connect that with basically like what I was just telling you guys about, looking back and realizing that all of the battles that I've been through in this lifetime and the ones before really were unlocks to open certain things within me. And I know that people who are involved with me in those particular battles tend to look at me like I've changed thereafter, because they don't understand that they were just a catalyst to get me to unlock that which is in me. She mentioned that, again, both sides of the family practice very different magic. One practiced white magic, one black magic, and there was somewhere in between where there was a red magic she mentioned. They may have been both. It could have been one stronger than the other, something along those lines. That's the understanding I got when she was speaking, something like that. One black, one white, and then there was a red as well. Now, black magic doesn't necessarily mean evil. I mean, I know a lot of people think, you know, one white, one black is, okay, the black is the evil part. No, black magic just means that its roots come from something we would imagine would be dark to some people. But, you know, like the voodoo, hoodoo, you know, those practitioners, some use their black magic for evil and wrongdoing and to hurt people, but not all of them practice like that, and not all of them use their power for harm. So there's levels to it. It goes deep, and those who know, they know. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. Anyway, with that being said, she said that each member of your family was unaware of their roots and where their gifts were rooted from. However, they knew that they were capable, basically, of doing certain things, making certain things happen. And so they would apply their energy to practicing what they knew that they could do in the environments that they were in, that they understood that they belonged in, right? And so for me, listening to that, it immediately drew me to the church, because I told you guys that my family is very deep in the church, and they are strong in the church. I mean, voices like angels, hands that can heal, prayer warriors that can fight and obliterate anything that is riding your back. Like, they are very powerful when it comes to the church. But what Soul Family Oracle is saying is that these gifts are rooted in a different type of magic that they are completely unaware of, but they're using them in the ways that they know how to use them, because this is what they were taught from generation to generation. My family has been rooted in the church. However, I, for one, always loved the energy that flowed through the music in church. Even as a little girl, my granny and my mom would ask me, you know, what did I love about church? What did I learn in church? And I would always say the music, because for me, even some will say that music is a universal language. So that's where I really felt God was in the music. And so me saying that my family has gifted voices, gifted hands, gifted prayers, lets you know that these gifts are in our veins. They're rooted in who we are, but they don't belong to the church. And that is a controversy that my family, I don't think they're ready to hear yet. So anyway, back to what she said. She said your family felt what they could do, and they understood that when they would do certain things, shit would happen, things would shift, miracles were made, right? And so they fell into those practices because they felt that this is who I am, this is what I was meant to do, because I could do X, Y, and Z. Rightfully so, right? But that's not where it belongs. And Soul Family Oracle said that you, though, are in a place now where you are unlocking your magic to be used according to its true purpose, the purpose it was meant to fulfill, the bigger mission. Yeah. She said you are being heavily guided by spirit and the magic that is flowing through your veins to help you evolve and tap in to that mission. She said you are being guided every day more and more in seeing how your gifts align with your purpose, and in turn becoming more aware of your purpose as you learn to use your gifts. Facts. She said that you are now discovering that it's not one particular person in these lineages that have capabilities to do specific things. There are multiple members of the family, and now the magic is manifesting within them and becoming more powerful in their daily lives as they move on, move through, practice, and grow and evolve, and they are unaware of who they truly are. She said you come from a lineage of powerful spiritual warriors, and now in this moment there is a level up happening, and they are completely unaware. She said your purpose is the reason why you chose to come through these two people, these two lines. She said the magic and the power within these two lines will be revived and reborn through you. She said you have become the channel through which these gifts come back to the earth plane and awaken within your family and even others, I imagine she meant, that may have these gifts too. Like, there is an awakening happening on this earth. I know you people feel it. I know you do. She said there are so many different things that come naturally to you, and you don't even know how you know. And she's right. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Like, how the fuck did I know how to do that? Like, what? But she said these are things that you picked up along the way, and things that are inherited within you from these two lineages. But because they didn't know, there's no way for you to know either. So as these times are unraveling, these things are unlocking within you. And for me, yeah, it makes sense. I get it now. It's time. She said you're going to start to feel things and do things and understand things that you didn't think were capable. She's right. She said, I'm going to get the sense that I can do something, but not really know how I'm going to do it. And it's because I can. It's been pulling and tugging at me the whole time because I am capable. She's right. It's crazy, mind blown. She's right. Nonetheless, as I continue to tap in and grow and evolve, I'll try to keep you guys updated and, report. And as I think of things to add to our story time, I will, but I think this might be the last episode for now. Anyway, yeah. Hope to see you guys on the light side.